of the principal, this is the deputy principal, Mr. Paul Macharia. Thank you very much, Mr. Macharia. We know you are representing Mr. Mushiri. Mr. Mushiri of Agriculture is now a principal in that school. I'm telling the grand ones. And therefore, this is his deputy. It sounds good. We are happy. We are happy. God bless you, our guests and our visitors. I want to recognize our evangelist. Our evangelist, you know him. He has joined us to grace the occasion, and we are very happy also. Karibuni sana. Now, at this point, I will invite the chief principal, who will, after making his speech, he will invite the representative of the board of management chairman, and the speeches shall continue. I request that we remain orderly like we've been, so that we can listen to the keywords that are being communicated to us today. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, our MC, who is also our deputy principal for ST.MARK'S KIGARI Teachers Training College, our chief guest. Let me say that today is a very great day for us as an institution. We are happy, we are overjoyed, we are excited to see all these people coming to grace our occasion. We thank God for the good weather. We know in the morning we had a lot of blessings, and actually that ushers in very good future for these young men and women who are graduating today to the world of employment. Our students, let's take that one as blessings to us. I'm happy for all those guests that have been recognized for having graced this occasion. The more so my colleagues, principals, Madam Esther, I won't fail to repeat that. Esther Iregi, principal, Iregi teachers, Abadrea Teachers Training College, who was also part of us as a dean of curriculum a few years back. Bwana Kivuti, our ever-present neighbor from Tibet, working together many times. And we have Madam Caroline Moguna. Madam Caroline Moguna. You see there is James Moguna and Caroline Moguna. There's a relationship. There's a big relationship there. Madam Caroline is my wife and my best friend. We have Kitui principal is coming. Kitui principal, Madam Catherine Irongo, is on the way, but still represented by the deputy, who is ours. And today, Canon Reverend Manasseh Guo, we still love you. Okay, then we have our returned Dean of Students. I know you are the one who took care of these teachers. That is Madam Jane Kibanya. Thank you so much for honoring us. We have Madam Anastasia Dianyo. Also, she mentored these teachers, but now she has gone to do other business, like all of us will do. I wish to also recognize some of our supporters who have helped us. We have a representative of the Cooperative Bank, Kunaya hapa, yuko. KCB, anybody from KCB? We have so many of them. I wish to recognize the representative of Vice Chancellor, University of Embu, Dr. Milka. Most welcome, Madam. Welcome. Madam Usra, who was the Dean of Curriculum, I sent an apology and the best wishes to the graduates. So, our guest of honor, Dr. Esther Zara Moria, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Technical Vocational Education Training, Ministry of Education. The Regional Director of Education, represented by the Deputy, Mr. Titus Bada. My Lord Bishop of ACK Industries of Embu, Right Reverend David Moredi Eredi. The County Director of Education, Mr. Kipruto Kosgei, represented by Principal Education Officer, Grace Mogo. The TSC Director, Madam Margaret Kamau, represented by Human Resource Officer, Isabel Joke. The Deputy Commissioner, Embu North, Mr. William Owino. The Chairman, Board of Management, St.MARK'S Teachers Training College, Mr. Peterson Modadai, whose shoes today are worn by the board member, Madam Jacinta Rogaita. Members of the Board of Management of this college, the principals of sister colleges, the principals of TVET institutes, principals of secondary schools, heads of our partnering primary schools, the clergy among us today, our esteemed suppliers and partners, the grand ones who are the reason for this occasion, the parents and the guardians who have assisted these grand ones to complete this course, the St.MARK'S TTC community, the teaching staff, the essential service staff, students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. God is good, and all the time. On behalf of St.MARK'S Teachers College, Kigari, Fraternity, I'm pleased to welcome you to our 84th graduation ceremony. I also wish to take this early opportunity to most sincerely thank you, our Chief Principal, for accepting our request to grace this ceremony. We haven't taken it for granted that you found time to be with us today, just a day after the Mandaraka Day celebrations, proudly hosted by our county number 14. Welcome to our college. A graduation is usually a long-awaited occasion for every graduate, since it's a combination years of toiling and handwork. And relatives of the 247 graduates in celebrating this milestone in their lives. Among the graduates also are 14 PTE graduates who retook the PTE examination in the subject they had failed. We thank the NEC for giving them the opportunity to redeem themselves. The graduates comprise of 233 upgrade diploma in primary teacher education who joined the course in 2021, and 14 referrals, making a total of 247. The current student population stands at 121. I repeat, 121. 99 ladies and 22 gentlemen. This is a sharp decline considering that some few years back, the college population stood at 1,400. The declining enrollment has advanced implications, particularly on the college finances. As a result, the college has to contend with the little earnings to prioritize basic requirements and storing major projects that the college had begun. The recent inclusion of teacher education colleges in the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Services, that SCOPS, was expected to help boost the enrollment in teacher training colleges. However, not much has been achieved since only a few students are applying for placement in TTCs. Therefore, enrollment has continued to shrink due to the stringent admission criteria. We continue to appeal to the Ministry of Education to consider revision of the admissions criteria to bring life back to the colleges. The admission requirements of aggregate C plane and a cluster of C plane in mathematics, English, Kiswahili, one science, one humanity has rendered most of the school leavers unqualified to join teacher training. Our chief guest, ladies and gentlemen, our mandate is to train diploma in primary and early childhood teachers. I wish to report that with the support of the Ministry of Education, the college has been implementing the competence-based teacher education curriculum for the last 2 years. Currently, the college is offering pre-service and upgrading teacher education program. The upgrade course provides an opportunity to teachers who are graduated with either a P1 or an ECD certificate to undergo further training in pedagogy and content knowledge in order to upgrade their certificate to a diploma. The college has 24 trainees and are taking the UNDP, that is upgrade diploma in primary teacher education program, while that are pursuing upgrade diploma in early childhood teacher program. Guest of honor, this academic year, the college admitted the first lot of pre-service trainees for diploma in early childhood teacher education. The group comprises 67 trainees, 13 male students, and 54 female students, whose course will take 3 years. At this juncture, Madam, I wish to inform you that all the teacher educators have attended capacity building workshops on CBC organized by KICD, NEC, and the Ministry of Education. The most recent workshop was on induction to e-assessment, which was conducted by NEC. The trainers were exposed to e-assessment and e-marking, after which the trainees did an online assessment in selected learning areas, which was marked online. Despite the challenges, we believe this is the future of assessments. The Ministry of Education has launched KIPEL, that is Kenya Primary Education Equity Learning, in teacher training colleges to refurbish and equip learning resource centers and ICT labs. This initiative shall greatly modernize curriculum delivery to the teacher trainees. With the declining student enrollment, Madam, the number of staff has reduced significantly. Currently, the college has 33 teacher educators, that is 11 female educators and 22 male educators, all employed by the Teachers Service Commission. The essential service staff, consisting of 46 Board of Management employees These are 14 females and there are 2 males. There are also 4 who are on contract. The workers are paid from the personal emolument granted by the ministry and partially from student fees. However, I want to report to you, Madam, of late we have been experiencing a lot of challenges in getting in the disbursement of these funds, and for the last 2 quarters we are in arrears, and that has created a great challenge to us, especially in payment of salaries to our workers. Madam, the college continues to experience a shortage of teaching staff in the areas of arts, music, physical education, agriculture, and science and technology, which are among the subjects of focus in CBC. We therefore appeal to the TSC to consider deploying more teacher educators to these learning areas to enhance the implementation of the curriculum. Guest of honor, the college is very well known for our stellar performance